once before, and it did go to game 3. So, like I said, both players got something to prove, maybe a little bit different in terms of how they're going to go improve it. But either way, it's going to happen here on Pokemon Stadium. Very excited to see what happens.
Yeah, ChunkyKong, definitely the most front-facing DK labber out there, and also the best one in NA in terms of tournament results. That's one of his tricks, the aerial spinning Kong. If you jump before doing your up B out of shield, it actually comes out much faster.
Oh no, I've seen that one before.
Already dead, and Fox is the victim of so many of these Twitter clips, man.
Right, it's just like the same way those DK combos don't count. Sometimes they're like, no, the Fox one doesn't count either. Big damage from that aerial spinning Kong too, and ChunkyKong played it out just like one of those clips. Bar for bar, brought him to the ledge, aerial spinning Kong into the down air. Unbelievable stuff, and what a way to send a message to dictate the pace of the match drastically too. Now Light already breaking out the lasers, usually a bit of a desperation attempt, and 50 damage?
He is not going to drop a single combo, best believe it. All those cargo throws into the reland on the platform, the new version of the Ding Dong. Right. It's going to do some work on a character like Fox. We all know how good Fox is on stage or when he's in control of the match, but even somebody as good as Light is still prone to fall victim to these crazy things that can happen to him.
Okay, that was pretty big right there. That neutral special charge from DK is also especially threatening for Fox. Light will like to land with aerials often to set up some kills and combos, but you can't do that with that armor, or the threat of the armor from the punch. Good stuff right there. Take that high route to get back to the stage, and another wonderful tool to break up that combo from Light.
Yeah, Light's recovery is a little more creative than the level 9 CPU for sure. So Chunky looking a bit lost. He just kind of stayed on the ledge, and Light double jump fared back on the stage after an early side B. You know, maybe just a little bit of an unfamiliar path back, and Chunky didn't cover it, but still quite a fat lead. How do you kill? What? Straight up?
I was going to say, I think throw kills here, and I didn't expect it to do so violently, but wow, unbelievable stock right there. I was very surprised to see that happen.
Of all the cargo throws that would have killed there, up is the one I was least ready for. Right. If you were closer to the ledge, yeah, sure. Maybe the forward throw off stage would do it, or back throw, but damn.
Yeah, up was definitely a shocking one, but Light trying to make it up right now. There it is, a nice back air off the stage as well. We've seen so many of them. Sometimes you worry about it getting stale or not killing too early, but when you're kind of in that blast zone or near the blast zone, they do, a surprising knockback to say the least, but we're going back to the lasers. But good stuff. Oh my god. Okay, I was so worried. Good stuff from ChunkyKong. You could just kind of take the laser damage and get that neutral B charge, and it's about an even trade, I would say, in theory.
If he just let it rip right there, he would have armored right through the forward air from Light. We would have been looking at game 2 already. But one more chance. Fades into the up tilt with an air dodge, but that move is quite active. It's going to sweep him right up and send him to hell, or heaven, I guess. And all dogs go there.
I got that's good. I got to get a replay on that last stock because the coverage on the ledge from ChunkyKong was so tight. Like, we see Light go to the ledge, and look at the timing on this, right? We see back air to kind of force that air dodge out, right? And then we'll jump up ahead a little bit. Fox falling right to the ground after the air dodging because he's just such a fast faller. And ChunkyKong has the up tilt, which covers pretty much any drift that you can manage with Fox in that situation. That was so planned out and executed perfectly. Great stuff from ChunkyKong. Moving on to game 2, and this is not how I expected the set to go, but I'm not too surprised, Max.
I'll keep it real, AG. That is absolutely how I expected the set to go. What I'm getting the vibes of is Light versus Smub at LMBM. And for those of you guys who didn't see that set, Light took 2 devastating game losses to Smub's Ridley right off rip. And it was stuff like this, stuff he's never seen before, or at least has never fought against hand to hand, right? But then, by the end of it, that top player adaptation able to come through. And of course, that rock solid mental, right? I feel like Light is not the type to tilt, not the type to start to doubt himself. He's got unshakable confidence most of the time. And that's going to be his key to victory here against ChunkyKong. Just don't get phased by the nonsense.
Right. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be hard to take the stock. Really great punish. Good presence of mind to know that you're going to get crossed up. Forward smash is going to seal the deal. Just about an even game. Going to have to take that down special, but you don't have to take all this. This is some extra damage from ChunkyKong.
And now this is also kind of what I expected to see, where Chunky's going to get a little bit figured out. Those aerial spinning Kongs, either they're going to miss because Light is playing too safe, or he's going to start falling out of them and punishing big. Suddenly, Light in control of this game. Ledge trap, looking absolutely immaculate. 2 up airs to seal the deal and take a fat lead.
And that was Light barely falling out with one of those ChunkyKong combos, and then just having this wonderful punish game. Really great combo, keeping that pressure up, but what a response from ChunkyKong.
Wow.
Another throw follow-up right into a stock. Dead even game.
The fact that you were just deceased pretty much no matter what, as soon as you cross that 50-60% threshold and get grabbed, that's why this matchup is going to be so brutal, especially on this stage. I think Light's going to have to take this one off the table soon.
Yeah, it's going to be tough right now. We do have that neutral B charge, which hasn't been a huge factor in the game, but I know it'll come up in the set when you least expect it. Good follow-up here from Light. Good jump from ChunkyKong to get out of that tech chase situation. Going to take it slow, try and find a little opening. Those grabs can be so big, but those aerial spinning Kongs are turning out to be a little too committal if they don't find the mark.
Yeah, just a little bit of a liability, right? I mean, if Light is able to play safely enough to dodge that, I still think it's something like a frame 10-ish option out of shield. Like, I don't know the exact startup frame, but obviously you have to jump as well.
Right.
And it has to be once you take to the air. It can't be during jump squat, otherwise you'll just get grounded up B. Oh, what a read there from Light. Knew that the B reverse punch was coming. Chunky had to go for some X Factor stuff right there. Otherwise, he was probably just going to start to fall further and further behind.
That being said, talk about falling further behind. That was pretty close. It was a bit of a gamble to go for the Kong punch at 57%.
All right, we definitely got mics up on the stage.
We gotta cut the mics off. I don't know.
Hey, if he could say it, I can too, right? All right, man. I love that, though. I think we need that. But you just can't trust your players to keep it PG.
Right.
You can barely trust the casters. Me. Either way, here we go. Pokemon Stadium again. Light, you got to get rid of this stage. This is Chunky's playground. Of course, having the option to just kill you at 60% off a grab, you don't want to enable that, but obviously it can happen on small battlefield. It can happen on Hollow Bastion. Hell, it can happen on regular battlefield. So it almost feels like a lost cause trying to limit that ding-dong.
Yeah. All right.
Or whatever they call it now.
Yeah.
No, the sleeves have been rolled up, by the way. Thank you, production.
Oh, okay.
The grab release into up B, and
there it is.
There we go. Creative angles, as always, from Light. He's been edge-guarded so many times by so many characters. It's not going to all fall apart from him just because you got him off stage.
Right. And I think that was kind of something we expected in Game 1, like you had mentioned. You know, going for that thing, you don't necessarily know exactly what ChunkyKong is going to do to respond, but now that you do know that's in the book, mix up the Firefox angles a little bit, mess up the timing. Could be a little more difficult, but this is a huge punish right here. Not going to be a guarantee or anything, but does set up for a rough situation. Really good stuff. Oh my God!
I love the drift back from Light to avoid that, but Chunky, he had a whole sequence planned. Just short of making the ledge. Okay, first stock going to Chunky in this game 3.
Really great stuff, too, from Chunky. That was... Tell him about it. Talk to him.
The double wave bounce to be moving forward and facing forward with that. That is quite technical from ChunkyKong. Either way, it's still going to end up getting him killed. Light, not looking too shaken just yet. The sleeves are up. The pop-off has been made.
All right, and this is some good opportunity for damage here. Those up airs were so good for Light, too, and just racking up the damage, keeping ChunkyKong up in the air. There's that aerial spinning Kong, though, finding the mark, and this is such a tense situation. You're threatening that neutral special, which kind of conditions the grab, which we know leads into a stock about this percent, but good stuff from Light, finding the up tilt, and there it is, up air into up air. Ooh, even threatening another one, too.
The frame traps from Fox just so tough for really everybody, but especially a character like DK to get away from. Hold on, 136 after the hit on an up smash and you're alive. That is heavy privilege!
No!
A little taste of the footstool for Light this time. Damn, Chunky, he's hanging on here. This lead is paper thin, but he's got to hit him with something big. Yeah, it is DK. Only choice kill moves are going to take care of him, even at that super high deep red percent. Now we're back to dead even. This is such a huge match, AG. Whoever takes this one, I'm calling it right now. They're taking the whole damn set.
I would not be surprised. Big opening for Light right here. It's going to be some big damage, but ChunkyKong has not been phased by that previously. I doubt it's going to matter right now, but hold on. Light's getting a little creative with it. Okay, see what we got. The Nair broke it up. That was so smart. Oh, no. Every time Chunky shield gets hit, I'm so worried. There's so many things that can happen right now. You can see ChunkyKong trying to make it happen. Huge opportunity.
Oh, the anti-air. Hold on. He's jumpless. Chunky not following up on that air dodge to the platform. Okay, Light, once again, getting a clean break. I don't know, but this much rage, I feel like actually just 1 or 2 pummels and he might die.
Right.
And you see Chunky hiding under the platforms, Light taking the bait, not getting grabbed though, and that's just huge. Oh, are you dead?
Air?
Are you dead? No, tech chase! He's too scared! No, I'm smashed out of shield! I don't even know if that was negative enough for that to happen. Oh, they are both swinging for the fences!
To say the least, Max. The Nair is not going to do it. Light doesn't get the tech chase. ChunkyKong trying to go for the down special, not finding the mark. The back air might do it, and it catches the jump. But barely takes the stock.
All right. Oh, Chunky rolling that finger saying, run that back. Obviously, he wants to play on this stage as much as possible. I don't think that's any surprise here. The only thing I am surprised by is, again, Light not opting to ban it. Yo, Dev, can you pull up the stage list?
It's on the badge.
No. Well, you know, for like the bans and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. The tablet.
I just haven't noticed. Okay. It looks like Light's banning Smashville and Town? Or...
No,
okay,
I don't think they've even
mind.
discussed it. Basically, immediately after every game, we've just seen them run it back.
And Light's the kind of player who doesn't even care to ban in most sets. Like, not even as a sign of arrogance, just like, yeah, dude, like, I'm down to play anywhere. I don't even want to give you some insight into my mentality when it comes to stages. Let's just run it. You'll often see him and Tweak go 5 games back-to-back on this exact stage, so you know he's comfortable here.
Yep. There it is, that trade that we talked about earlier. Just only 16% for a full charge on the punch. Actually pretty good for ChunkyKong, so good stuff right there. Getting a little bit out of a losing situation generally, but this is another losing situation as well. These up airs did so much work for Light, and they will continue to do so. ChunkyKong having a rough time landing.
Light has really cleaned up the pressure on shield too. He knows, all right, Chunky really loves this aerial up B out of shield. Let me do whatever I can to not be that negative on block near him. The giant punch going to be a safe way to get back off the ledge, but still, you are down horrendously right now. Oh my god, 3 down tilts in the third one. Tripton, are you dead? No, barely misses it.
I would have felt a certain way if we saw that work, but what the heck was that? Chunky!
That's not real.
There's no way. Somehow catching Light in the up smash hitbox on the ground. Fox just tall enough to get caught by that. Nair into up smash, though, going to even it right back up. But we have a set right now.
And you just see the amount of work that Light has to do compared to Chunky. Look at the kill percents across this set.
Oh my goodness, the stats behind that must be wild. The back hit of down special, the reset, the left punch. Max, what is going on?
Oh my god, AG. I don't even know what to say. Down a full stock Light trying to get that couple light hits strung together, no pun intended. The forward tilts, the dash attacks, they all link so well on this big body. But is it enough? You're going to need to start landing these power hits, these haymakers. And he's well on his way to doing that. Okay, looking for the juggles. The dash attack, keeping it going. Wow, somehow that reverse up tilt actually caught Chunky all the way over there, and he is gone. Stocks are even yet again, but of course Fox much closer to blowing up here.
Yeah, we see the immediate punch charge. Stuck at the ledge right here, but good jump out to get back to center stage, and Light trying to take it slow, get the lasers. Even these back airs are so worrisome for the Light fans right now. Falling up air though, great start.
Poking its shield right there, the head left exposed from Chunky, and now Light off to the races. Tons of damage coming out here, over 100% already. Okay, one ledge trap could end it all here. Double jump, exhausted, but it doesn't matter. He's going to hit the ground.
Another pretty brave jump, but working out for Chunky to take center stage. I love that. Getting the grab right there, but that trade is huge for Chunky. Opens up the stage, baiting out some sort of landing, but just going to opt to walk away. Oh my god, ChunkyKong!
Oh my god, and refusing to do it in conventional fashion. When Light spot dodged under that platform just 5-10 seconds ago, I thought for sure a grab was coming into the cargo up throw up air, but no. Chunky had other plans, something far more sinister.
Sinister is the perfect word, Max.
It's coming up, it's coming up.
Okay,
never mind. It was right before this, but it doesn't matter. That was still just such a genius level read from ChunkyKong. Yeah, this. I thought he was going to grab him. Did you see that J-Boop clip from last week where he just pivots away from Cody's landing down there, waits for the spot dodge, and then kills him? That is what I was expecting from Chunky. But either way, we're off to a Game 5 set yet again. Or no, not even again. This is the first time today.
But like you said, a bit expected as well. Both these players have something to prove, and they are going back and forth right now. ChunkyKong, full punch charge, which has been so great in the last couple games. Aerial spinning, Kong finally making a return as well. Even damage, and Light knows he's got to slow it down, get some damage, and then maybe we'll see some of those up airs, some of those big hits that you were asking for before, but it's going to be so tense right now.
I gotta say, Light already using up his X Factor, that sleeve roll, right? His forbidden technique, and that's what allowed him to win Game 3. But now, I don't know, once you drop a game after the sleeves are up, you gotta see this man dig deep.
I was gonna say, you gotta take the shirt off. I don't even know if that's allowed. We gotta ask RJ, but stuck on the ledge right now. These jumps have been working out for Chunky, except for that one, but still a pretty good percentage. It's pretty brave to go for that, but finally getting punished right now.
Yeah, Light able to trace the movement and the drift there from Chunky. Attacking on quite a bit of damage already as well. Oh my god! Wow. The tricks run so deep for this man. The armor coming off the ledge with headbutt. It's just going to send Light to an early grave. All right, 43%. I mean, DK can do that in literally 2 or 3 moves. One of them already complete. The aerial spinning Kong putting on almost 20. He's just going to keep fading back with these back airs, saying, Light, you got to come to me, brother.
Yeah, it was a good dodge from Chunky. He even got the shield up in time as well to kind of break up that momentum for Light. But these throws and the aerial pressure is just the story of the game. Light will hit string after string, and even the grab right there for the up throw. But ChunkyKong evens it up with one of those explosive combos, even right there on that back air hit. I thought it could be anyone's game, but that back air will make sure Light gets a lead probably for the first time in the set. At least a comfortable one.
Immaculate precision on those back airs against the up B. It is harder than it looks to challenge DK's recovery, but for Fox, I can't say the same. A down air dunking this man last stock. Game 5, who's going to take it? Up throw to up air, wrong game, bro.
Right, he's trying to get these up airs to tack on the damage. He's using the lasers as well. ChunkyKong looking for a crazy opener with the down special. That was a pretty brave neutral air to land as well. And the get-up attack actually messed up the timing a lot. The crowd even cheering, let's go Chunky right now.
Turning their backs on Light. He's only tri-state when he's winning, right?
Right. Okay, the regular get-up gets the shield up in time. Light sets it up again with the neutral air. The neutral air doing wonders right now. It's going to be the up smash to seal the deal, and Light popping off, and the crowd giving it up.
Phenomenal set, front to back, though. I knew game 1 was not going Light's way.
Right.
There's almost no way you play a guy like Chunky for the first time, whether or not you've seen every single clip he's ever published, and you come out on top, especially when you play a character as fragile as Fox. But wow, Light, like we said, that set with Smub at LMBM where he just had to adapt, but given enough time he was able to do it, that's when he's going to end up coming out on top of things. Does just that here. I mean, if this wasn't best of 5, I would have been a little nervous for him, but I believe he did go up 2-1, right?
Right. I still would be. I would be shaking in my boots. That's all I'll say. But like, it really great stuff. I gotta shout out Chunky. Obviously, the gameplay does speak for itself, but the presence of mind to basically implement all that stuff that we talked about. Even split-second decisions. Light does, let's say, incorrect air dodge. Ends up off stage. Chunky immediately gets ready with the down air and times it perfectly every time. Thank you, production, for lining up that replay right as I talked about it.
But Dev is the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm saying. We love House.
You're never going to find another one like him.
Oh, yo, little H-Box, bro. That's the devil on Light's shoulder.
You know who he wants to win, man.
Yeah.
One of his coin box regulars for sure. But either way, Light just playing so well under the pressure of potentially losing to a low-tier character when you're the heavy favorite to win. I mean, it definitely takes some guts to get up there on the stage and not choke against a guy like ChunkyKong. So credit to both of them, though. I mean, Chunky, far and away, the best DK that I've seen in this game. I'd love to see him go further in the losers bracket. Who knows where the road will end for him? If he'll cross paths with the stream again? Probably not, because we got to stay in winners bracket. But